Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Have you ever stared at your phone after another bad date, wondering, God, why am I still single? Is this some kind of cosmic joke? If you're nodding along, you're not alone. Today, we're diving into why God kept you single, not as a punishment, but as part of a bigger, beautiful plan. Stick around for some eye-opening insights straight from Scripture and real-life wisdom that'll shift your perspective. Let's get into it.
Point 1. Protection from the wrong path. First off, sometimes God keeps you single to shield you from heartache or a mismatched relationship that could derail your life. Think about it. We've all seen friends rush into something that looked perfect but ended in disaster. Proverbs 4:23 tells us to guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. God might be acting as your ultimate bodyguard, blocking doors that lead to pain so you can walk through the right one later. Imagine you're on a road trip and God reroutes you around a massive accident. That's His protection in action. One story I love is from a woman who prayed for marriage but stayed single through her 20s. Turns out, it saved her from an abusive ex she almost married. God's not saying no forever. He's saying not this one.
Point 2. Time for personal growth and healing.
Singleness could be your season of growth. God uses this time to build you up, heal old wounds, and shape you into the best version of yourself. In Jeremiah 29:11, God promises plans to prosper you, not harm you, and that often means solo time to focus on your career, faith, or hobbies without distractions. Picture a potter molding clay. If it's rushed, the vase cracks. Use this phase to travel, learn a skill, or volunteer, things that make you more whole. I read about a guy who was single for years, using it to overcome addiction. When he met his wife, he was ready to love fully. Your singleness isn't wasted, it's preparation.
Point 3. Deepening your relationship with God. Here's a game changer. God might want you single right now to draw you closer to Him. In 1 Corinthians 7, Paul talks about how singles can devote themselves undivided to the Lord, without the worries of marriage. Marriage is great, but it splits your focus. Singleness? It's like VIP access to God's presence. Use it for deeper prayer, Bible study, or serving in your community. Think of Jesus. He was single his whole life, fully committed to His mission. If you're feeling lonely, flip it. This is your chance to fall in love with God first, so any future relationship is built on rock, not sand.
Point 4. A higher calling or purpose.
What if singleness isn't a waiting room, but your actual calling? The Bible views it as a gift, not a curse. In Matthew 19:12, Jesus mentions some are single for the kingdom of heaven's sake. Paul chose it to spread the gospel without family ties holding him back. Maybe God's got big plans for you, like starting a ministry, writing a book, or impacting the world in ways marriage might complicate. I heard of a single missionary who reached thousands because she could move freely. Singleness frees you to serve boldly. Embrace it as empowerment, not lack.
Point 5. Trusting divine timing. Finally, it's all about timing. Ecclesiastes 3:1 says there's a season for everything. God might be aligning stars for the perfect match, someone who complements your growth and purpose. Rushing it could mean settling for less. Remember Ruth? She stayed single, faithful in her season, and God brought Boaz at the right moment. If you're single, journal your prayers, stay active in church, and trust your story's still unfolding. One viral testimony shared how a woman met her husband at 40 after years of singleness. Now they're thriving in ministry together.
So why has God kept you single? It could be protection, growth, intimacy with Him, a calling, or perfect timing, or all of the above. Singleness isn't a problem to solve. It's a gift to unwrap. If this resonated, hit like, subscribe, and share your story in the comments. What's one way you're using your single season? Remember, God's plan is always for your good. Thanks for watching. See you next time.